Alright, hello, welcome to a new video. Today we are the 26th of November 2025. It's day 20, daily uploads. Took me some time to get going. I had to wait for like a package to arrive, so I got kind of stuck in like waiting till it arrives till I can do anything else type stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That's how the mind works sometimes, I guess. Anyway, TimeGuessr, daily mode, we're the 26th. Day 20, daily uploads. Yeah, let's take a look what's going on here. Alright, so here we go, round one. Is this Diana? I'm not sure who this woman is, but this guy is the British king, prince, whatever. He's the son of Elizabeth and he's the current king, right? When Elizabeth died, Queen Elizabeth, he took the role of king. So it's Charles II or whatever, I'm not exactly sure how the British monarchy works. But I'm honestly not sure, was Charles married with Diana? Like, I allegedly don't know. Did he remarry after Diana died, but they were already possibly split up also? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Let's say it is Diana's. She died, I'm not sure when, late 90s, I think. Like 97, 98, 96. She doesn't visually look that much different, so when would they have married? Like at least maximum 10 years before, perhaps, if even that much. So let's say then we are in the late 80s. Unless this is a completely different princess or queen or whatever. Like, I'm not even sure if Diana is the same generation of Charles. At the same time, these could be completely different people, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, let's say late 80s. I honestly don't know. I am really not sure. And in the case it is the British monarchy, where is it? Windsor or whatever it's called? I'm not sure where it is. It should be near London nonetheless, but not really sure where they are located, like, or is it just really downtown? Um, Probably just go downtown London then, I guess. You have like Windsor Castle, right? But I'm not sure where this is located. Like, I assume the British royalty and monarchy is very rich. They probably have multiple properties. And I honestly, Winchester? Nah. Yeah, let's just go with London, honestly. 88, let's see. Oh, it's 81. Location was not bad, 3 kilometers off, 8.3k score total. Prince Charles kissing the hand of his new wife Diana, Princess of Wales, on the Buckingham Palace balcony after their wedding. Does this mean that Diana, pre-marrying Charles, also was already royalty because she was Princess of Wales? Or is that a title you get when you marry the king or prince of UK? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the all the royalty stuff works. I'm not necessarily mega interested in it, but I just know them because they're in European culture and history. They're like somehow extremely popular and like relevant, or how do you say it? Like they show up in random things quite a lot throughout history. Yeah, anyway, round one, not terrible. Could be better, could be worse. Let's continue. Where are we? Northwestern University, School of Dentistry, School of Pharmacy and Chemistry. The C is like spelled weird, almost looks like a G. School of Law, founded in 1859. Northwestern University? Oh, I cannot read this. Quacamo sunt vera, some kind of Latin saying. I'm honestly really not quite sure where we would be, to be honest. Should be Europe, right? Hyde and Beham's Bammon's Theatre. Hyde Park is in London. Are we in London again? Bernstein, Manhattan. Is this Manhattan on here? So we're in New York then. Could this be New York? I'm trying to see. I'm not sure. These cobblestones give me European vibes, but it could be New York, I guess. What's on here? Eugene, Klein and Co., Edison, picture, stereo, slides. I'm very conflicted where we are. Can we figure out northwestern? Northwestern wouldn't really fit New York, right? Because it's not quite in the northwest, it's rather in the northeast. So that would lead, and the vibe I get is probably a bit more London. 10 cents. This, wait, Duke of York. Yeah, this has to be in the UK. I'm not sure if this cent pence, maybe, I'm not sure what it's called in English, symbol is universal or if it's only used in with certain currencies. I'm not quite sure about that. I think I'm gonna go with London anyway. Twice London in a row feels a bit weird, but it is possible, I guess. Yeah, let's just take something downtown. I'm not sure. Um, the year, yeah, no cars to be seen. People are using still horses and carriages. There are trams. Very early 1900s, I had to guess. Like maybe pre-World War One, even like 907. Let's see. Well, it's even older, and it is in America. Oh my God, we messed up the location big time. For the one time, the year is not that terribly wrong. The location is. It's probably one of the biggest location misses I've had in a long time. I was thinking about America, like with the whole New York thing, but yeah, let's read the info. A street scene in Chicago in the early 1900s featuring the Delaware Building. Maybe I should have recognized it better, honestly. I don't think I knew it. Completed in 1872 during the city's rapid rebuilding after the Great Chicago Fire, a structure that still stands today. I think way, way, way earlier, like day 1, 2, 3, we also had something that referenced the Great Chicago Fire, like a museum or something. I'm not completely sure. I actually never really heard of the Great Chicago Fire. Like, never heard it referenced or seen much about it. So I'm actually not quite sure what happened exactly. Was it a arsony? Was it some kind of accidental thing? Was it related to a conflict? Like, yeah, I don't really know much about it. Yeah, not really good round. 4.3k score. Year was not terrible, not that far off. 4 years is doable. Sadly, 6,000 kilometers plus. Wrong continent. Not great, but yeah, let's keep going. Round three. What's going on here? This language is a little bit confusing because it gives me Russian vibes, but I'm not sure if we're necessarily in Russia. People look very Asian, but I mean, Russia has a big part in Siberia in the Asian continent. Could be like Mongolia or Kazakhstan perhaps, but I'm honestly not really sure which language, like alphabetical systems they use in these countries. Champion, yeah, I'm not sure. What would this even refer to? Let's see. It's like a hunting or a horse riding, dancing on steps between mountains. Near water also, I guess, is the canoe, a boat. Hunters with bow and arrow. And then here's some kind of symbolism. Yeah, this could be a flag, so, but that would be China flag, right? A red one. Red and blue balloons. Could be North Korea kinda, but I don't think it is, because does North Korea use this type of alphabetical thing? I don't think so, right? But I'm not sure either. Like North Korea does share a border with Russia here, a very small one. What other options do we have? Um, let's check Mongolia, what kind of spelling they use. I'm not sure if we can figure it out honestly, really. They use some kind of, they kind of use this kind of spelling honestly. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to compare this street. The street spelling actually really looks similar. Like the NX thing is almost the same as on here on this thing, so we could be near here actually. I don't really know much about Mongolia at all. It's I've seen a travel documentary here, and they visited the capital, which I did think is this city here. I don't even know how you pronounce it, Ulaanbaatar. And they were showing how they had special schools for gifted kids, I think. And they were doing, I'm not sure what you call it in English, like exercises and games related to like a memory training, like looking at 100 cards in a order, then like being able to recite them out of your head with your memory. I don't know, it was like related to that kind of stuff. Somehow this culture or the Mongolian people were extremely focused on doing that type of stuff. It's a bit weird to explain because I'm not sure really how to say it otherwise. But yeah, I guess we are gonna go for this. Um, then let's see, can we get a good location? Yeah, university, museums should be good. The year, let's see, are there smartphones to be seen? Um, this woman has something in her hand. Is it a smartphone? Could be, but it doesn't look like a super modern one. Camera. Is this a smartphone or a camera? I think we're like around 2010 if I had to guess, judging just by looking at random things. Bit hard to tell. Let's go with like 2011. Yeah, Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar, whatever it's called. 2011, let's see. Oh, really good round actually. 2.4 kilometers off and 1 year off. Really good. 9,800 score. Let's read the info. Crowds cheering during the opening ceremony of the Nadam festival in Ulaanbaatar. Nadam is a traditional annual Mongolian festival of horse racing, wrestling, and archery, dubbed as the Tree Game of Man. That's interesting. It's cool that we got the country and the city right because it was based on not much. I got lucky. I recognized the writing on when I was looking at the city. But yeah, that's cool. Good round, very good round. I'm happy with that round. Okay, round four. This is gonna be a bit harder. What's going on here? Cannot really read it well. Inspector, yeah, Eastern European. What's going on here? Could be like Poland or whatever. I'm not really sure. It's a bit hard to tell. The card probably holds a clue what year we are in, and I can't quite answer that because I like cars and racing, but I don't really know old cars. Oh, with this symbol here, kind of recognize it. Is it like on a flag or something? This guy might be of importance of finding out where we are, but I'm not quite recognizing it. PKP, think, is this like, it's like a police station or something? Inspectorat Control. That's at least some kind of police or whatever, politics, I'm not sure. It's annoying that it's a bit hard to read what's on here. Pokca, is that like post? Yeah, it's quite hard to really get much info here. Could we be in Poland? Could it be? I wish the quality was like slightly better to read this stuff. Wait, there's like a word here starting with just a W. I'm not sure. Could be in Poland, but like, how do we even figure out if this is if they use like words only starting with W? This is gonna be a difficult round. Last one was actually easier compared to this one. Do we just like go Poland, Warsaw, and hope for the best? I think that's kind of the move to go for here. I don't really have much other IDs. It's not really too much info to get here, honestly. And the year also quite difficult. I'd rather lean to around World War II if I had to guess, but I'm not quite sure how to. Does the car hold a big clue? Maybe the guy on here is some kind of clue, but I don't know him, so. The clothing, quality picture. I'm very conflicted. I'm really not sure what to go for. Is it like 50 or earlier? Nah, looking, I'm gonna go with like 54 Warsaw, Poland. Let's see. Oh, it's even more newer. People waiting outside the Polish State Railway regional headquarters in Lublin, Poland. I wish there was a bit more info, because Feels like, I don't know, this guy would have been relevant. Why are they waiting? What's happening? I don't know. Some questions, not really much of an answer here. Not a terrible round. At least the country was correct. Took the wrong city, but 150k is not terrible. We had like a round with 6,000 kilometers off, so 150 accepted. It was a bit more modern. You want to know why I started going later in time? Because this guy, his shoes kind of looked like Converse or All Stars or whatever you called it, and I associate them with like a bit more modern times. So maybe I should have gone on that feeling a bit even more and took later date. But yeah, round 4 done, 6.8, not terrible. Last round. Oof, what's going on here? I'm gonna assume this is, yeah, important leader, American president perhaps. Not sure. Is that Ronald Reagan, Nancy Reagan perhaps? Can't really think of other names. They're visiting. Soviet country, Asia country, not sure. I guess Asia, looking at this structure. Not that long ago, we actually had a round, and I kind of forgot both the year and who it was, but I think it was like the first USA president visiting China after like a long struggle between the countries to like create diplomatic ties and like trading and stuff. I think we had a round like that, and this could be the same, uh, yeah, trip person time frame. The issue is that I don't remember really any details of it. All these cars look very similar. Not sure if I'm getting really China vibes here, but it could be. Maybe they're like Russian cars. China perhaps imported their cars from Russia for some time at a stage in history. I'm not quite sure about these details. Doesn't feel like it's gonna be quite a good round here. Uh, I kind of forgot. At some point, I got a round like this. I feel like this could be the same trip, but I kind of forgot where they went. It was like Shanghai. Um, yeah, they visited a city somewhere. I think it was Reagan, but I'm not. Yeah, Shanghai feels a bit central. If it's like more southern here or more northern here, we're kind of in between, so that's maybe not that bad. When would this have happened? I'm not sure. Early 70s perhaps. Let's see, 72. Oh, that's crazy. The year was actually correct. Oh, it's Nixon. I think I was saying a other name, right? Was I? I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, even correct country, but kind of far away. 1K. It's crazy that this is 1K. It doesn't even really look that much. Like, if I had to guess with the eye, I'd say like a couple 100K, not over 1K kilometer. Anyway, let's read the info. USA President Richard Nixon and First Lady Pat Nixon walking through the snow-covered entrance of Beijing's Forbidden City during the groundbreaking visit that reshaped USA-China relations at the height of the Cold War. I do think we had a rant about this, yeah? Maybe? I'm not sure if it was in the video or not, but not a horrible rant. The year was spot on. That's crazy because it was a bit of a guess. Sadly, location not very optimal. Let's look at the final score. 37k is not terrible in the end, but yeah, mainly round 2 was a big loss, I guess, with the whole distance thing. By far the most fun round, which I enjoyed, was the Mongolia round. Was a bit of a surprise to do it as good as I did on it, but yeah, can't complain. Was interesting. Learned some stuff. I really have to look into the Chicago Fire stuff because I think we've seen like 2 or 3 rounds that referenced it throughout all the games, and I'm still not quite sure what's happening there. Anyway, that's it for today, day 20.